Hello, hello, hello. Hello. What's going on, everybody? Hello, 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 hello. All right. I've got some homework to finish. I'm gonna do that on stream, and then we'll get to finishing up some Doom Eternal. I've got a flight at 7 in the morning, so I will be probably shutting the stream down around 3:45 or so. Finish packing up, jump in the shower, cleanse my body, and prepare for all the good things that happen at an airport. Other than that, I hope you're all doing well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be. Like Warlord, the stash. Trying to get homework done, you know, because I'm just a good student and I wait until the absolute last second before doing anything, as all good students do. So yeah, I'm doing Java right now.
We love casting spells.
I don't know why this keeps popping up. I think it's because I hit the colon button while it's on. That's something I can think of. I think I'm going to have to change what its hotkey is. Okay. Basically, I'm doing Java. So, super exciting stuff. I want to get the stream going before midnight so that I can uphold my streaming every day in October. But, you know, it's all good. It happens, right? Sometimes we get things on, sometimes we get things on. So I have 5 problems to do. I've got 3 of them done, so I only got 2 left. I can't imagine it'll be the most interesting or riveting content, but here we are. You know? So, how's everybody's night going? Huh? You having fun yet? Damn, put 200 and already got to eat up, huh? Alright, well, let's just do a full load. Alright. Alright, sorry, I'm making some payments on my cards because I need to be able to rent a car and stuff. Right. So basically, this problem, I have to ask the user to enter a social security number in the format DDD, where D is a digit. Program should check whether the input is valid. Here are sample runs. So I don't have to loop it. I just have to check to see if it's valid. So that's going to be a little bit easier. Import java.util.scanner. So we can import something from the user. PSVM public static void main. Also, I've got my beverage here. It's not very strong, I'll be honest. It's a pre-made margarita thing, so it's like only 20% alcohol. Can't get too paillard, much as I want to, right? So first thing we're going to do, create a scanner object. So we do scanner user input is what I'm calling it, equals new scanner system.in. No. Okay, so now I've got a variable and we're going to Okay, this is what I'm thinking. So we're including the hyphens in what they have to input. So that gives me 9 digits and 2 hyphens, which would make it 11. So I can test to see if the length of the string is 11. If it's not, I will say invalid input. And then I can check to see if any of them are. I gotta check char 0, 1, 2, then char 4, 5, and then char 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's how we need to do it. I'm gonna have to write it out. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I wanna let's. I'm jumping ahead of myself here, but I wanted to put that in there. So it would be like if the string's length, string dot length, right? So all right, creating variables for input. So we're gonna create string user input. No, not user input. Social security number. All right, and we'll make it equal to.
I've spent a lot of time, Joe.
Make it equal to nothing. So now we're going to input from the user, which will be SOUT, S-O-U-T, tab. Please enter a social security number. Security number. And then we'll do. I forgot how to do the next line. I don't care. In the following format. There it is. That's why. It's the damn semicolon. I need to change. I need to change where Todd key is. That's why it keeps popping up. That's because I'm hitting colon. Let me change my hotkey for Shadow Wizard Money Gang to something else. Shadow. Okay. Yeah. Basically, regular colon is what does it. So what can I do? Here we go. We'll do this for now. I don't actually know what I'm going to change it to. I'm looking at my keyboard here. I don't have any options. Can I do shift and the numpad key? Let's see. Shift. No, it's just num5. Okay. Well, damn. We'll do that. Shift in a bracket. Shift bracket. Shift bracket. Kitty Wampus Gaming. Hello, my friend. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. I'm doing well, and you? How are you? I'm getting my homework done. To be fair, the homework's overdue, but I can submit it after. Like, I can still submit it. I've submitted something, and I'm going to try and finish it and submit the whole thing. Oh, okay. So now when I type fucking colon, it shouldn't. There we go. All right. No more hotkeys. Okay. In the following format, we want to do DDD-DDD-DDD. Okay. This is Brian. Look, just looking at my page real quick. I got you. What's up, man? It's a hell of a name you got there, Brian. Cheers to Luke. Give us a pros drink. Told you got like 200 silly views on my cats. That's true. You're right. You're right. You did indeed tell me that there were stupid cat videos. My bad. All right. Enter and source code in the following format. Okay. So now we're going to take our new variable, our string variable, social security number equals user input dot next is how we call in a string, or read a string rather. So right now we've created a variable for the user to input with. We created a string, which is where that's going to go. And then we're asking a question and we're receiving an input. So now if we test that, it should just let us do that. We have to clean and build. Anytime you add a new class in, you have to clean and build. So run. If we look down here at the bottom above my head, you'll see it says, please enter a social security number in the following format, DDDDDDD. So I'm going to just do whatever, because it doesn't matter, because I didn't get any conditions. So that is working. All right, so now we need conditions. So checking to see if the input from the user is in the correct format. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to check. The first thing I'm going to check is to see if the length, right? The length is larger than what it needs to be. So technically we need an 11 length string because we have 9 digits and 2 hyphens. So if we will type in social security number dot length equals should be 11, we're going to output great job. And if it's not, we'll say else out bad job. So now we can test it. All right, we can test that this function, that this logic works, right? Once we know the logic's good, then we can move on. So following format, I'm going to type in 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0 1. Great job. So that was 11 characters basically. So that works. The problem is we need to check to make sure that there's 2 hyphens, right? So we got, it has to be the exact, I mean, I'm probably, maybe there's an easier way to do it, but this is how my monkey brain's working. So here's what we're going to do. This works, right? If it equals 11, great. So let's do the opposite. If it's not equal to 11, then we will say bad job. And for now, in the else, we're going to check. We do else if social security number dot char at, and 0 is the first char position. Okay, so we should be 0, 1, and 2 should all be numbers. So char 3, char length 3, or char at 3 should be equal to a hyphen. And we need to do the same thing. Social security number dot char at. If 3 was our first hyphen, then 4, 5, 6 will be our next hyphen. 6 equals char, equals hyphen. So else if, so if it's too long, bad job. If it's got the hyphens, right now we want to check to see if it is any good. So good job. I'm working on my logic here. I just want to make sure my logic for my else is else bad job. Okay, so we need to check to make sure that there's numbers in all those places and not letters, and we also need to make sure that there's hyphens. So that's how we're gonna check it piece by piece is how I'm gonna do it. So let's run it. Cheers, salute, give us such a prost drink. So if I ever type in anything random, bad job, right? Shift F6 reruns the code. So let's just do exactly what they put right here. All these letters, right? All letters and not numbers. So, see, I said good job. It said good job because I was testing to make sure those hyphens were in place. So my test to make sure hyphens are in place worked. So now we're testing to see if there's hyphens. Now, after we test to make sure that there's hyphens, we need to also check to make sure that there's numbers there, not letters. Because it said good job, but it wasn't actually good. So at this point, if it's too long or any of this fails, it's going to say bad job. So, for instance, the next condition I'm going to put is if there's numbers there. So what I just put, which was all letters, well, let's see. How do we want to do this? If there's letters there. So basically, they could make it 11 characters, but not have hyphens. It'll fail. So if it's 11 characters, it'll drop to the next one. And if it's 11 characters and there's hyphens, and there's not hyphens in those positions, it'll drop out and fail. It'll go to else. Bad job. The question is, do I want to keep going inside of this? Because once I go inside here, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like if let's say it does have hyphens in this place, but if this fails out, it'll just drop all the way out because it already made it in here. Once it makes it in this statement, then that's it. So even if I just say banana boat in here or something, right? It doesn't matter. If I check to see if it's so, let's test it. Let's test it. If social security number dot charat 0 equals D or A. Let's do A. Good job. We'll shout good job right here. So I'm going to enter in a string with 11 characters and the hyphens, but I'm not going to have an A in the first character, and it should just fail and not print anything. Is basically what's going to happen. So this is where I got to figure out the logic was. Okay, so let's do DDD.DD.DDDD. Bad job. Okay, so it failed. Where'd I print bad job from? Here, I hate when I don't put brackets. You know, I said I wasn't going to do that, and then I did, and then I hit I moved the hotkey, and then I hit the damn hotkey. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's run it again. So this should error. Yeah, see, it didn't give me anything. That's what I thought. Okay, we needed brackets. So it didn't give me anything because it basically, it passed the second test. Didn't pass the third test, but because it passed the second test, it jumped all the way out the loop. So, so here's what we're going to do. Let's create a Boolean variable. Creating Boolean variable for accuracy. So Boolean format good equals false. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. If the social security number dot length is not equal to 11, And then what we're going to do is format good equals false. We'll just keep it there. Okay. Else if it's got a hyphen. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. And then we'll do another loop that says if format good sout good job, else bad job, sout bad job. Okay, so basically we're just going to, if it's good, if it's got the right length and it's got hyphens here, the next thing we want to check for is if it's got numbers instead of letters. So that's what this check's going to be. The question is, where are our numbers at in Unicode? I closed that tab. So basically what I'm going to check for is for easier to program using Shattered Wizard spells. Yeah, I guess so, Brian. I guess so. Basically what I want to do is I'm going to check each character. So I'm going to check character 0, 1, 2, character 4, 5, and character 7, 8, 9. And see if they are within the numerical Unicode range for numbers. If they are, we'll basically just check. We'll just do a whole bunch of checks. If any one of those checks fails, then we keep format good equals false. But if any one of them are true, if the last one's true, basically the last condition, which means we've checked character 0, 1, 2, 3, we don't check. 4, 5, we don't check. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Character 10. We check character 10, the last digit. Once we've checked that one, if that one is in the number range, then we will make format good equal true, and then we'll output format good. So I don't know, there's probably a better way to do it, but you know, fuck it. So Unicode, I had a little diagram. Here it is. Okay. So if we look at Unicode, okay, Unicode, the English alphabet starts at the number 65. Okay. The number 65 in char represents A. So if we look at actual numbers, you can see the number 0 is right here, 0 through 9. So I need to check to make sure that that first char, if statement's a big no-no. I mean, not really. We could make a do while loop. Do you know what I mean? Like we could do a while loop that increments and checks the characters, but then we'd have to check character. It'd just be easier to just do a bunch of ifs. Nested if statements. So 48 to 57. So I need to make sure that each char 0, 1, 2, 4, 5, and 7, 8, 9, 10, those chars are all in the range of 48 to 57. So I'm going to leave that right there where I can see it. Well, that's the thing. So far, we just learned loops, right? But, like, there's really no. I could implement a loop. So let's think about it. If there wasn't any hyphens in the Social Security number, right? If we were just asking it for, 9 numbers, right? I could do a while loop that checks every char, and I start at 0. It checks 0. Is it in the range? Yes. And then it keeps going, right? So I could do that, but I'm just going to do a bunch of nested ifs. So if char at 0, so if char at 0 is greater than or equal to, we need 48, and social security number dot char at index 0 is less than or equal to what is it, 57. So then if that's the case, and right here we're going to put format good equals false before it gets out of the loop. So now what I'm going to do, we're going to copy this.
I've spent a lot of time, Joe.
Shut up. Okay. So that'll be for character 1, character 2, character 4, character 5, character 7, character 8, character 9, character 10. And if it makes it all the way in here, then format good equals true. If any other thing happens, if it fails out, if it fails any one of these loops, right? If it fails any one of these if loops, then format good stays false. Because if it fails here, this is still inside of this else if. So right here, I can put format good equals false. So then this is just checking if format good is true, it prints good job, otherwise it prints bad job. Okay. So is char at 1, char at 2, char at 3 is a hyphen, so char at 4, char at 5, char at 6 is a hyphen, so 7, 8, 9, and 10. This should check to make sure that all of these are numbers. So this is how we'll test it. We're going to run. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in 123-45-678, and then I'm going to put an A. It should fail right here. It should print bad job. I mean, I just don't tell anybody you did all those if statements. Well, again, I'm still learning. See, I gave me bad job. They gave me a bad job, which it's supposed to, because that last character was not a number. So let's test it again by just putting all numbers, and we should get a good job. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bad job. So there's some error in my logic. Something happened wrong. Okay. I wouldn't tell anybody you did all those if statements. It's not very nice, Ryan. Again, I'm still learning, man. Give me a break. Oh, here's what we're going to do. I got an idea. Let's just double check and make sure. Oh, that's why. No matter what, it's going to... that's why. I put this here. That's why I fucked it up. That shouldn't have been there. Okay. Because no matter what, it's going to change it here. I don't need that there because I started it as false, unless it makes it all the way down to the bottom of this loop, unless it makes its way all the way down through this nest, format good will stay false. In which case, it's going to be bad. So that's why. It made it through the bottom of the loop, but then it made it false again because I had that line right there. So now it should work. So we'll test it again. Do the same test this time. I'm going to do 123-45-678 and then put an A, and it gave me good job. That's not good. When it fucked up Aaron. Let's see if it gives me good job with all numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gives me good job now. Okay. Let's do DDD, DD, DDDD. Bad job. Okay, so that got caught. Okay. This is what I want to do. A, 2, 5. Bad job. Okay, so it's catching it. Something happened though. Yeah, I think you do like a case select inside the loop. Yeah. That's the thing is this is what I want to do. Okay. Int I equals 0. Do okay, here's what we're gonna do. Ready? Sout social security number dot char at I.
I've spent a lot of time, Joe.
And then we're gonna I plus plus. And then we're gonna while I is less than 11. Less than equal to 10. That should do it. So now we'll output everything that we'll make sure that our number is. Here's what we're gonna do. Char at position plus I. Okay. Now, this should work. So, run file. Okay, so let's type in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, char at I. Okay, so that was a correct one. Let's redo. That's not what I wanted it to.
You gotta give him that hawk to spit all that thing. You gotta give him that hawk to spit all that thing.
You gotta give it the hawk too.
You gotta give him that hawk.
Let's run it again. So we'll do D. Position 3 and position 6. That's the ones we should be testing for the signs, right? So we're doing that. So once it checks to see if there's hyphens there, then this should be bad job. $48. Unless I'm missing something about this number here. I got the numbers right. Decimal number is 48, which is 0. 57 is 9. Okay. 48. If social security number dot char at 0 is greater than or equal to 48 and it's less than or equal to 57. I got my number wrong, right? No, that's right, 57. So if the char is equal to that, then, or we can do it like this, just for the sake of not having to think about it. So watch. This would work. Putting it in a single quote like that treats it like the char, the dirty char it is. Excuse me. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. So it looks weird because you're saying less than or equal to 9, but it's 9 in single quotes, which means it's a char, not an integer, right? Not treating it like the actual number 9. We're treating it as the character 9. Okay. Run that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we should fail right here. See, it's giving me good job. So something's happening. Let's move that A forward one by one and see where it fails at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever, it doesn't matter. See, it still hasn't failed yet. Okay. So 111-11-1 still giving me a good job. So I don't know what part of the loop is not good, but there's clearly an issue with my loop. See, it's still giving me a good job. Okay. Maybe I'm fucking just dumb, huh? The only place it should be giving me formatted good was true. Let's do this. I'm gonna just put I'm gonna format this motherfucker. There we go. Okay. That put all those brackets in there for me, so I didn't have to. If this format good. Actually, we're not going to give it a value at all. We're just going to make it. So now it's going to have to be false or true. If it prints nothing, then I know there's an issue with my loop somewhere. Okay, it doesn't like that. I have to initialize. I have to give it a value. Fine, I'll give it a fucking value. Fine, I'll give it a fucking value. Alright, 1, 2, 3.
Is this you?
Okay, good job. Okay, but now we know this should error. Right, that errors. Now let's put, let's make sure that errors. Okay. Let's do DDD. So it's got everything. Still bad job. Okay, good. Now let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, A. See, it's giving me good job. That's the problem. But you see here, this is confirming my positions, right? Position 0 through position 10. Which is actually a good thing. That's proving that my position logic was working. Okay. So that is the format. Perfect. So why are we erroring here? If char at position 10 is greater than or equal to 0. Yeah, it's... I don't know. This is the only place that it can become true. So it has to make it in this. It's like A's tricking it somehow, but let's see if it's not. I mean, A is up here. It's 65. A is 65. So it shouldn't be. Zero. Where's our numbers at? So 0, 1, 2, then a hyphen, yeah, then hyphen, 4, 5, then 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I mean, it looks, I mean, maybe I'm missing something. This character has to be greater than or equal to 0 and greater than, less than or equal to 9. I mean, let's try this. So, penis. So, penis 9. We're gonna put penis everywhere. And we'll see what happens. Penis 8. I wish I just turned it in with this commented out, so my teacher has to see the word penis a bunch. Why do you put penis everywhere? Well, because it's what good little penises do. Okay. Penis 4. Penis. Oh, no, not just a raw penis. We need to have it in quotes. Penis 1. And now penis 0. Okay. So now. One, 2, 3, 5, 8. Okay, penis 0, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. So it's not. It's not. It's not breaking. It's not breaking at the letter, and it should be. So it got here, right? It got to character 7, and this should not be true. You know what I mean? It's still going, basically. It's still going. Why is it still going? My if's not working good? Let's see if let's try this. Let's do 1, 2, 3 and then a dash and then F. So it's not Yeah, something's off here with, I guess, my if logic. Because it's printing, it's printing what I want it to print. It's showing the char. What are my options? Maybe I'm just stupid and there's a fucking function that I don't know of. Or I don't remember. Social security number dot char at zero equals char equals 50. Alright, why are you giving me an error? Not doing anything with it. That's why.
I've spent a lot of time, Joe.
So let's see if this even works. Because at this point, I'm baffled as to what.
Is this you?
See. So me trying to get the char math isn't right. That's the problem. We'll try and put it back in the number way and see if that solves it. Which I don't think it will, because it didn't work up there. So something's not working with my char check, because my hyphen check is working. My not 58, 57. My hyphen check's working, my length check's working, but this check is not working. So I have failed somehow in that logic, and we need to fix it, because this problem should have been done a long time ago. And here I am, twiddling my goddamn thumbs. You know what I should you know what I should do is do coding. Do a coding game every time that the code doesn't compile or something. I take a drink. Sure, if I wait to get tore up quick doing this shit. Okay, I need more vape juice. All right, let's test it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, D, C, whatever. Yeah. So something's wrong with my char connection. I may have to resort to the old Google, because I'm clearly not. I got something wrong. This if loop is nested ifs is not functioning the way it should be. Okay, here's what we want to do. We're going to look up let's look up excuse me. How to compare char at to a, how to make a compare char at 0 to a 0 through 9 number. Okay, key dot char at, so char at 0 equals, that's not what I want. ASCII table as reference. Yeah, 48 to 57. Yeah, that's what I was doing. 5 has the int value 53, so we write. Okay. Yeah. I feel like my logic is correct, man. I don't know. Okay, char at 0, 0 equals this. Right, so we can do that. We're doing greater than or equal to. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is stumping me here. So basically, let's do it. Let's run the file, and I'm gonna put a letter right at the beginning. I'll have the right format, the right length. We'll do A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It should fail. It should fail, and it does. It fails. It said bad job. Okay. So, if we put it the second letter. 1A 2 dash 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now it goes all the way through the loop. So that's the problem. My loop structure's fucked up somehow. If this is true, it goes in here. If this is true, it should go in here. But if this is not true, it backs out, right? But it shouldn't go in here if this is not true. That's where we're stuck at. Somehow, some way, my loop is not looping the way, or not loop, but my if nested ifs are not nested ifing the right way. Because if this is true, it comes in here, and it failed here, and jumped out, right? So if it gets here, it should jump out. What if we do here? No, not there. Now let's fucking try it. For some reason, I feel like that's gonna work. I don't know. All right. We'll do it again. A12-34-5678. That fails. Okay. Also, I'm gonna get rid of this. Do while loop. I don't need that anymore. Okay. So I'll run it again. A 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Bad job. Okay. Now let's do 1A 2-34-5 6 7 8. Bad job. Okay. Now we're cooking. 1 2. Let's run it again, and we'll do a correct entry. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Bad job. So the loop's broken. Something's not. What if I do this? Format. Run. We're gonna fucking get it somehow. Let's put in a correct value. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Good job. Okay, so that one's good. Now let's do 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 S. See, good job. It's making it through. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. $48 is 0, right? So greater than or equal to 48, and y'all didn't catch this? Y'all didn't catch this? This whole time y'all been sitting here letting me fucking stare at it. The back half of my ifs are all wrong. They just say char at 0. No wonder it ain't fucking working. Jesus, y'all got me out here fucking losing my goddamn mind. Brian, you were just gonna let me sit here and stare at this fucking code for another 3 hours, weren't you? Jesus Christ, what kind of people are y'all, huh? You fucking monsters. No wonder it wasn't fucking working. Jesus Christ. The first half of my if check was correct, but the second half just had char at 0. So if the first one was good, it was gonna be good. Fucking out of here. 659. Good job. Okay. Now let's test it with a 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Bad job. Okay. Now 1A 2 doesn't matter. Bad job. Okay. Now see, I knew it wasn't fucking crazy. My logic was right. But I fucked up the fucking just math, I guess. Bad job. Okay. Let's check the last one. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 A. Bad job. Okay. Now we're fucking cooking. Now the program's fucking working. 6 7. Bad job. Okay. All right. let's test it one more time. We'll put one in the middle function. 1, 2, 3, RR 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. All right. Now, see, we fucking. Why y'all do this to me? Okay. All right. All right. All right. Hey, we got this. All right. Whoo, boy, that was unnecessary. Okay. So if format is good, we want to output. We want to output social security number, and then plus is a valid social security number. Okay.
I've spent a lot of time, Joe.
And now is an invalid. Okay. Now let's run it. Been sitting here. Drink, salute, keep us on your approach. Cheers. 1, 2, 3. Invalid. Okay. Now let's put a correct one in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is a valid social security number. Great. Okay. Where did I have that test at? I'm outputting tests somewhere. Here we go. Get rid of that. Okay. So now we got a functional program. So we'll test it with the variables he used, or test it with his input. 23223 5435. Valid social security number. Great. Now run it again. We'll put an invalid in. 23-23-5435. Okay. Oh my God, we're done with this fucker. Oh, that shit was chapping my ass, man. Why? Why can't we have nice things? All right. Final class, payroll. How long did that fucking take me? Almost an hour? Jesus Christ. That should have been done in 20 minutes. Okay, write a program that reads the following information and prints a payroll statement. Employee name. Okay, so we're going to need to import java.util.scanner. Okay, then we do a public static void main. Okay, creating a scanner object. Same shit I do in all of mine. Scanner user input equals new scanner system dot in. Okay, so it reads the following information and outputs this information. What's so difficult about this one? I don't know what's so difficult about this one. Creating variables. Okay, so we're going to make a string employee name. Okay. Wrong characters.
I've spent a lot of time, Joe.
Shut up. Okay. String employee name, and then we're gonna. Looks like we are gonna double. Everything's gonna be a double. So double hours worked, comma pay rate, comma yeah, we are gonna have to input. Okay, fed tax is, comma state taxes, semicolon. Okay, so now Hours worked, hourly pay rate, right? Okay, and then we output it. Okay, so we're also going to create a variable called.
I've spent a lot of time, Joe.
Okay, we're going to do. We need to calculate gross pay. And what else? We'll create deductions as well. Deduct pay. We'll call it deduct pay. Right? Because we're going to have deductions, withholding. Let's do this. We'll create a variable for Fed taxes or Fed deductions, state deductions. Okay. Now we've got all the variables covered, I feel like. Okay. So now we're going to input information from the user. Also, I didn't realize I had 6 problems. I thought I had 5. So that's great. That's wonderful. I know. Riveting stuff, guys. I know. Unless I'm trying to get this shit knocked out and want to fucking go kill some demons. Okay. We're going to sout. Enter employee's name.
I've spent a lot of time.
Okay. And then we are going to user, we're going to do employee name equals user input dot next. And then we're going to sout employees hours worked. And then we're going to send that to hours worked equals user input dot next double. And now we got hours worked, hourly pay rate, federal tax rate, state tax. Okay. So enter hours worked, enter hourly pay rate, and then we're going to enter federal tax rate, and then state tax rate. Now, hours worked, the next one's going to be pay rate. Right? And then the next one's going to be what? Fed taxes. Okay. And then we need state taxes. So now we're inputting all that information from the user. And then we're going to have to do calculations. That's not a big deal. I don't know why this one's on here. That one feels easier than the rest of the stuff we've done. We have to display it as a percentage, I guess. Maybe that's the problem. Alright. So we're going to do payroll calculations. So gross pay is going to equal hours worked times pay rate. Right? Easy. So now, deduct pay equals, actually no, let's do it the right way. Fed deductions equals gross pay times what? Times the Fed taxes. Right? Then state deductions equals gross pay times state taxes. And now deduct pay equals Fed deduction plus
Gotta give him that hawk
state.
too and spit on that thing.
So we have our gross pay, we have our deductions, and we have our net pay. Oh, we need to make net pay. Gross pay, net pay. So now net pay equals gross pay minus deduct pay. Okay, and then we can output this. Okay, output the calculated values. SOUT. We're going to say employee name.
Gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that.
I got that sucks having that plus there. I'm sorry. I wish it wasn't there. I do. It's unfortunate. I'm gonna hawk two all goddamn time. Okay. Employee's name is the string employee name. Okay. Now we're gonna SOUT hours. We'll do this. Employees hours worked plus, and we're gonna give it hours worked. But I'm gonna have to start adding dollar signs in here, so I gotta be careful. Okay, so now after hours worked, we're gonna say pay rate, and then we're gonna put a dollar sign here. Pay rate. Okay. Now after pay rate, we're gonna display gross pay. And then another dollar sign, and then we're gonna gross pay. Okay, so now we've got to do. We have to do some spaces here. And I don't quite remember how to do spaces. I want to say it's in and slash in and then slash tab. Slash.
Sure about that?
Stop it. Turn off caps lock, bitch. Okay, I think that'll work. Let's test it. I shouldn't have to clean and build anymore because I had all these added in already. Okay, employee's name, John. 10, 12, 12, 12. Okay. Might help if I SOUT something else after, huh? We need to, I think, slash T.
You sure?
Employees hour work. So this is going to be employees federal withholding. Federal tax withholding. And that's going to be a dollar sign. And then we're going to put what? Fed deductions. Okay, now my math was off, by the way, because they're entering a number. I don't see any checks here, to be honest, so we're just going to fucking run with it. Need to make sure I enter a decimal, basically. Okay, federal tax withholding. So we need federal tax withholding. I regret my decisions. Federal tax withholdings. And then we're going to put a parentheses in here. And then we're going to add fed taxes times 100 times 100, right? That'll give us the number times 100. And then we need to add the percentage sign, a close parentheses, okay. I think that'll work. So now that's federal tax. And now we need to do state tax. State taxes times 100. And then state deductions. Okay. That should be good. And then we print this out. Total deduction. Employees' total tax withholdings. And we just do this. Okay. Now this needs to be total. Or what is it? What do we call it? Deduct pay. That's the total. Deduct pay is the total deductions. Okay. Now we can SOUT /n/n and then SOUT employees net pay plus net pay. Okay. This should give us everything we need. Let's run it. Cheers, salute, give us your pros drink. Okay, name John. Hours worked 30. Hourly pay rate 30. Tax rate is 0.2, 0.3. State rates 0.2. Okay, John worked 30 hours. Employee pay rate 30. Gross pay rate 900. Deductions. $270, $180, and his total with tax withholding is $450. His net pay is $450. Okay, that looks good, but I got some formatting issues, so let's look at that. I think I only need one tab and maybe one. Got extra space here I don't particularly care for. 30%, that looks good. 20% looks good. And it's not asking me to double digit everything, so we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it. I'm happy with that. Actually, you know what? Let's do it the right way. I want to have 2 digits. Also, what did I need to fix? I only want I'm gonna add this into this last line. And now that we get rid of this, that should even things out. And then I don't need 2 tabs. I feel like we can just do one. One should be good. Okay. So we want to how to SOUT double with 2 decimal place or 2 double at that. And we're going to do $ percentage dot 2f comma, and what was this? This is pay rate, right? Okay. Let's see if that works. I want it to look good. I'm fucking submitting it late. I might as well make it look good. Hours worked 20. Hourly pay rate 12. 20, 20, 12, 21. Federal tax rate 0.2. 0.1. Oh, they're all goofy now. Okay, but that looks good. So now we don't need this $. We can get rid of that $, dollar bill, y'all. Get rid of them dollar bills, y'all. Okay, so we're going to copy this. We'll paste it here. And do that. Copy this, paste. Nope. That's not what I want to do. I want to put it right in front of it. So I can delete. And now do the same thing. Paste, delete. Paste, delete. And I realize I don't have a space there, which looks nasty. So we're gonna put our damn space in there. We need another parentheses here. That was erroring out. Another parentheses here. Another parentheses there. Okay. Another parentheses. Okay. So now this should be way cleaner. Let's check it out. John 23 23 23 0.1 0.2. All right, that looks good. I like that. Okay. All right, so let's do it with what was given to us. Run it again. We'll call employee's name is Smith. You know what? I would like it to be on the same line. That's what I don't remember how to do. I need to see. Smith, hours worked 10, pay rate 9.75, employees federal tax 0.20, state tax 0.09. Okay, I need to put some spaces in there. Name Smith, Hours worked 10. Pay rate 9.75. Gross pay 9,750. Deductions 1950. 878. 2828. So it rounds up. 6923. So it rounded up. That's, I mean, fuck it. Okay, let's add. We're gonna add a space, a slash in
You sure
here.
about that?
Okay, now I want this on the same line. I don't remember how we do that. I feel like we don't. I don't know if we ever went over that. When using scanner Java, how to keep input on same line as south. Alright, I'm not going to worry about this. Never mind. Never mind, never mind. It's unnecessary. I'm not worried about it. Okay, final run. Using the information given to us. Smith. 10. 9.75. 0.20. 0.09. Employee's name Smith. Hours worked 10. 9.75. 9750. 1950. 878. 2827. Okay. Okay. That's done. Now we need to make a new class. Our last one. How long did that take? About 25 minutes. Assume a VLS plate because the 3 uppercase letters followed by 4 digits. Write a program to generate a random valid plate number. Use math at random. Okay, we can do this. That's easy peasy. Okay, generate vehicle plate number. It's going to be our new class. Okay, we're not inputting anything from the user, so it's just going to be output. PSVM. So create variables for the license plate values. Okay, so what we're going to do is create a string new license plate equals. Okay, so now we're going to do a for, let's do this. Let's do int I equals 0. Int I comma int j. I equals j 0. Okay. So now we got 2 because we're going to loop three uppercase letters followed by 4 digits. So we're going to create int let's see how we're going to do this. We need 3. We need basically the random number int random number equals 0. Okay. Random number. Okay, equals random number equals 0. Okay. So we're going to do a for I is less than or equal to. We're going to create constants as well. We're going to do that too.
I've spent
Const int total letters equals 3. Const int. What's wrong? What's wrong? Why is it erroring? What am I doing wrong? Did I have my format wrong? Const int total numbers equals 4. Okay. So for I is less than or equal to total letters, we're going to
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting
Shadow
spells.
Wizard Money Gang. Shadow Wizard Money Gang, baby. Okay. So for I is what's the problem? What do we Did I fuck this format up somehow? What's the fucking format on for loops? How am I fucking this up? For loop Java. Oh. That's why. I did fuck up the format. Okay, initialization expression. So okay. So basically we don't need these. Okay. For I equals 0, I is less than total letters, and I plus plus. Now it's happening. No, I do need to do it up here. Yeah. Int I for I equals 1 less than or equal to total letters. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. It'll do it 3 times. So now we want to take random number equals math dot random Now we want to multiply this by how many we want and then where we start at. So it's we do this and then add to it. I'm gonna have to change all of my hotkeys because I can't code on live with this shit. Okay. We multiply it by the total number of options we want it to pick from, and then we add to it what we want to start at. So there's 26 letters in the alphabet. So we want to multiply this by 26 because math.random will give us a number between 0 and 1. It can be 0, but it cannot be 1. It will never be 1. So it can be 0.999999999 repeating, but it can never be 1. So we multiply by 26, which will basically give us 0 to 25. Now, we need to add to that where we want to start. And where we want to start, if we go back to our Unicode set here, we want to, if we read it wants us to use 3 uppercase letters. So uppercase letters start at 65 and go to 90. Okay? So random number plus, we want to start at 65. So now we're going to generate a random number between 65 and 90 and put it in random number. Then we're going to add that to the string. Plus equals random number. Or we can do it like this. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Char. Shut up! Char random number. Okay, so now we're going to add it to the string. So we're just going to add those 3. Okay, why is this mad? What's going on? Did I not declare a constant right? Did I fuck up how to declare constants? I guess so. Declaring constants in Java. Oh, it's final, not constant. Ah. That's why. Okay. All right. I fucked. That was me. I constant C#. My bad. My fucking bad. Okay. So the reason we did that is because we want to show that these will never change. We want total number of letters to be in the license plate 3, and total number of letters, or total number of letters to be 3, and total numbers of. So we don't want those to change at all, and they can't be changed once we declare them as finals. So again, we've got. We want a random letter between 65 and 90 right here. You can almost see them all. Anyway, so it'll add it to the string. And to test this, we are going to sout random number. Okay? And we're going to clean and build, and then we'll run it, and we should get 3 random capital letters. Because again, the assignment wants us to have 3 uppercase letters followed by 4 digits. So now, if we run it, we should get 3 random letters. That didn't work at all. Okay. Let's see what happens now. It's only picking A. I fucked up math.random before. Where did I put it? I put it in a document. Hold on. Hold on. I got math.random somewhere. No. Close that. Close that. Let's see. I know I saved it. Anyway. Don't mind me. I still got this up, by the way. I didn't realize I had that open. I'll go ahead and close that. I've had this running the whole fucking time. Okay, we're only picking A. So that's I must have fucked this up. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. I did. That's better. Now it's right. Now it'll work. Okay, have faith. You have little faith. See, now we got LLS, LSSFF. Yeah. Okay. So LSF is our random 3 letters. Okay. So now we're going to we created a loop to randomly generate 3 capital letters. And now we're going to copy pasta. We're going to generate 4 random numbers, or random generate 4 numbers. So how is this going to differ? Well, this is going to differ in 2 ways. One, we're going to use total numbers instead of total letters. Okay. So it's going to go 4 times through the loop. And our math.random needs to be different. Now, we only have a total of 10 numbers, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10 numbers. So instead of multiplying by 26, we're going to multiply by 10. And where do we want it to start? We want it to start at 48. So instead of adding 65, we're going to start at 58. So that's how you use math.random. Math.random, you need to make it an int, which is what we're doing. I'm typecasting it as an int. Then I take math.random, open close parentheses, multiply it by how many numbers I want. Put that in parentheses so that it makes that an integer. And then it adds 48. Okay. So, here we are. We should be able to get, it should add the random number in, and then it should output it, and then output the license plate number. So let's run it. We should have 7 things at the end. There we go. It generated JHE for the letters, and then 6264 for the numbers. Okay. So we can remove these and remove these, and now we're just going to sout this is your new license plate number. And this is your new license plate. And then we're going to add, I got to do plus plus because of this damn hotkey. New license plate. So now run file. AIX7765. Beautiful. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put a couple /ns here.
You sure about?
Okay. And then we'll also put a /n.
You gotta give him that hawk too and
You
spit on
sure
that
about
thing.
that? You sure about that?
That way we have a little bit of room. This is your new license plate. DAW8985. Perfect. Okay. It's fucking working. Beautiful. Okay. So now I'm going to print the HTML. And I'm going to be honest, this looks and sounds like Fallout hacking. Well, you know, Halo, that's basically what I'm doing, right? I'm basically hacking. I don't want any of those. Let's open up. I want to see that this is the last one. So we go. I don't want y'all to see what's on my desktop. I got a lot of stuff on my desktop, boy. Woo! We got a lot of stuff on my desktop. Okay, so you don't need to see any of that. Okay, Java projects. This is machine problem 3 F24. So I've got 5 HTMLs. I need to delete this. I need another HTML. So I think I need to do payroll. Yeah. So we'll come to payroll, print the HTML, boom. We come back here I need to submit 6 HTMLs and a zip. So if we look, I can only imagine what's on your desktop. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on my desktop. So we got 6 HTML, so now I need to make the zip file for it. So how do we make the zip? We come here and we do export project to zip, and then we copy this right here, which is the file name, and then we browse. Which, I mean, again, I gotta hide what's on here, man. There's a reason I don't have all my icons on. Shit's dangerous, bro. Who knows what I could have on there? It could be anything. Anything could be on there. Who knows? It's like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. You never know what you're gonna get. Okay, and I'm gonna navigate to that folder. MP3 F24. And then we're gonna paste that, use that file name that I just had. See the file name, save, export. Okay, so it turned into a zip. So now if we look at the folder, I've got the actual file. Here's the zip, and then these 6 HTML. So what I'm gonna do is new attempt, drag a file, and we're gonna select all of these files, hit open, submit assignment. There you go. So that's done. Late, but done. All right, we can get out all this coding. Don't save that. Get out of this. Get out of that. Close that. Yep. We had some debug running. I don't know why. I had something left over. Okay. It's time for Doom. Time for Doom. You were the one with the tentacles all along? Yeah, no, definitely not. That's definitely not me. Hello. Not really a tentacle guy, you know. All right, so time on deck for me is 1:47. I'm probably going to shut down stream in 2 hours, somewhere like that. So I get 2 hours of Doom in. Appreciate you all hanging out. Doubt you learned anything, but, you know, I fucking tried. So, minimize that. Now, let's go in. I need to change... I need to change my... I need to put the game on, basically. Change Twitch, which Twitch is showing Carrion, which it needs to be showing Doom Eternal. Oh, that's my tag. Okay, Doom Eternal. Okay, that's why it was a tag. Okay. Save. Why are you sending me a video, Halo? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you being a problem child? Hold on, let's see what happens. It's not showing. I wanted to see what it is. Hold on. It's not working. You finally playing something I get a good night's rest, so I did a video share? Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Browser source volume. Okay. Setup. Okay. That worked. All right. Oh, I gotta approve it.
Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal.
Nice. Nice. Thank you. Just what I needed.
Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal.
Drink, salute, kiss with such a pose. Yeah, I had to approve your video. I didn't even look to see what it was, to be honest, but you're welcome. Also, I trust you. If I didn't trust you, I wouldn't have approved it. But going for a nice walk through hell. Yeah, no, I feel good. I'm warmed up. I'm ready to go. Let me go ahead and change kick real quick, and then we will start murdering zombies. Alright, kick is updated. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Alright, let's rock and roll, baby. Time to kill some goddamn demons. Some motherfucking demons. Some goddamn demons. Some goddamn demons. Last night, I don't know if you were watching Halo. Yeah, I could have said anything. Yeah, well, I wanted to test it first, Halo, but I gave you the approve, okay? Next time I don't trust you. Next time I'll double check it. Last time the game froze, but my stream didn't, which I was excited for, which means I didn't have to restart my damn stream. So, we'll see what happens. Basically, this is the super gore nest, and there is one more priest that's like communing with whatever, that's keeping, you know, the hell alive or whatever. So we gotta make our way to this priest to kill him. Now, I got stuck at this area a couple times, which I'm gonna be honest, I'm already at low health. Already at low health. We're off to a good start, boys and girls. These coding fingers ain't gaming fingers, bud. Coding fingers ain't gaming fingers. Coding fingers ain't gaming fingers, bud. Gotta warm up. Gotta get warmed up. Gotta get loosey-goosey. Gotta get loosey-goosey, baby. We gotta get loosey-goosey. What'd you say? I was watching last night. I think I've been tired. Took one of those Pet and Uncle Sam 5-minute naps, and it felt like an hour. Yeah. Well, listen, hey, power naps are not underrated. They are completely underrated. Not overrated. They are underrated. The power of the power nap. That's what I took earlier. When you last messaged me, Halo, and were saying you want me to whatever, I took a nap. Power nap. I'm up. I didn't get my coding done in time, but my teacher likes me. He'll probably accept it. He'll probably accept it. He'll probably accept it later. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I mean, worst case, I get 50%. Whatever. There are worse sins in the world. I gotta be in that class. I understand the material. It's a matter of remembering the syntax and stuff sometimes. Like I know what I want to do. It's a matter of remembering how to do it. Yeah. He gives. So actually, the assignment, you have until the 14th to submit it, which is interesting because it's due today. Got him. Bitch, the fuck you think you is? Who do you think you are? I am. Who do you think you are? I am. Oh, I fucking rocketed him in midair. That's pretty tight. Alright, I had enough of this. Right, in that case, you should be more than fine then. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's available until then, but it doesn't mean it's like it was due tonight. You know what I'm saying? The distinction being available versus due. So that could have just been his mistake. I'm not going to count that. Look at these motherfuckers, huh? They're diabolical. These motherfuckers love to drop. They drop their shields. Like the AI for their shields is really fucking good. Really, really good. Push comes to shove, what? Like use this word? Yeah, no. I'm not worried about it. Plus, he knows what's going on with Ryan and stuff. So, you know. I didn't even look at this last night. This looks fucking dope. This looks really cool. Like, so that he's supposed to have his visitation tomorrow. He's getting buried in the National Cemetery, but that's not gonna be till the end of the month. And obviously they just had the hurricane come through, so the visitation's getting pushed back to Tuesday, I think, which I'm flying back in from Maryland with Stash Jr. on Monday. So, like Monday late. So I'm not gonna be able to go out to Florida for the visitation if it stays on Tuesday. If it gets pushed back, then yeah. But if it doesn't, I'm not gonna get to see him before the funeral. But it's all good, you know. Like I'm not that worried about it. This trip to go do this with Stash Jr. in Maryland is gonna cost more than I was planning on spending, but because I failed at being a good friend and calling my buddy, I don't want him to fail at being a good friend and go and see his buddy. So I'm going to eat that money so that his mental health is benefited, because I know he misses his best friend, and you know they talk on the phone, but you know, it's not the same, obviously. So we are leaving. I'm out of ammo for like fucking everything. I'm almost out of every ammo. Okay, here's some shotgun shells. Okay. Alright, we got. I'm trying to find some ammo. That's why I'm still staying in this area, because I know there's got to be a little more somewhere. But anyway, mental support. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, he doesn't. You know him. He doesn't talk much, right? So it's like getting him to be open about it. I can, you know, like he got super excited at the idea of doing it, and because he was excited, I got excited. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna make this happen, you know. And then the next thing you know, I'm like, well, now we might not be able to do it because of Ryan, and I could see it, like, he dropped, right? But no, we're gonna make it work, make it twerk. Okay, so I'm not high enough to reach that. All right, let's do this thing. Warning against the going future. It's instructional. Yeah, I mean, it's at the end of the day. Oh, yellow key. Okay, so we're gonna need the 2 more keys. Yeah. All right, drink so Luke starts for drink. Man, if it were up to me, we'd fly there every month, but it's just not practical. Until my OnlyFans takes off or I hit the lottery, Don't really have the funds.
Just needs a little push. And here at the UAC, we push hard.
Yeah. Got him. Got him. Let's go. Well, no, he's been helping Shelly and Tyler with the new baby. So part of that is just, him having chores and stuff. But, part of it's also that he's, doing stuff. And, I told him, I said, you see how much this costs? I said, I need you to start using your brain more. I need you to start using your brain more. Like, I need you to get home from school and ask them what chores do they need done, not wait for them to tell you to do it. Like, if you see the trash is full, take the trash out, right? See the dishes are full, take the dishes out. Right? That kind of shit. He's so in his own fucking whatever he's thinking about, right? It happens. Trust me, I understand. It's just we need you to. You're getting older. You got enough. You're gonna get more responsibility and you'll get more benefits. Okay. Belch armor boost. Demons drop armor at a faster rate. Armor for blood. As long as you're at max armor, armor pickups contribute to blood punch. As long as you're at maximum health, all health pickups through blood punch. Reduce drops, get further. Okay. Let's do Belch armor. I already have that one. Stay on fire longer. Ammo for blood. This would give me more health. Let's do that. Stay on fire longer. Well, trying to, Halo, trying to. Drink, salute, and such approach. Cheers. Much as I just want him to, get on his face and do push-ups. I just realized you can't see. You can't see apply changes F. Okay, that didn't do anything. Okay. Yeah, I still can't get my mouse over. It's 2024. You feel like they would figure out how to make borderless window work. You know what I mean? I can't get over. Windows key is not working. I don't know if it's shut down or something. That's weird. Okay, what was I going to do? I was coming over here for something. What was I trying to get out? I was trying to do something over here. What was I doing? What the fuck was I coming over here for? What? Oh, yeah, I was gonna move me over. That's what it was. I was gonna move me over. I'll move Chad over. He's 13 now. 13. Now you can see bullets. Okay. Alright.
This is the heart of the nest. It has taken root in this facility's main power generator. Reactivating the generator will destroy the nest.
Sniper, no sniping. Sniper, no sniping. That looks like a Gatling gun. I want that. Okay, empowered demons. The con maker will periodically empower a demon that has killed another player in the campaign. They are stronger and drop extra resources. Okay, that's what I thought. See, it turns out I have to start thinking about JROTC, do push-ups. I mean, do push-ups. But that's the thing. He missed some homework, so I took him outside, and we did some suicides and jumping jacks and push-ups and frogs, you know, mountain climbers, and did all that. And it, for the next week and a half, my knee was killing me. Like I thought I'd tore something in my knee. How the fuck you got me so goddamn low? There we go. 1 health, baby. One health. Came back from the brink. I don't know if I'd recommend that. What do you mean recommend that? He's fat. I'm fat. We need exercise. Simple as that, dog. You know, I didn't smoke him, but we worked out. I want that. Give me that. I want this. Give me this. Give me this. What is this? Okay, rad suit. The rad suit protects player from toxic slime and toxic water, but degrades over time. Recharging the rad suit finds rad suit. Okay, so we have to use this to go into the radiation. Got it. No, I wouldn't consider it a military childhood, but I'm not gonna whoop his ass. You know what I'm saying? He's too old for a spanking, right? But we're gonna do. You know, we're gonna get in shape. If you're gonna be dumb, you're gonna be tough. So, you know, I could use the workout too. I mean, I'm just saying it fucked me up. Brian says 46 years old, squat like 65 pounds 100 times every Saturday night and 150 push-ups every Wednesday. Yeah, so I've been doing push-ups every morning, or not every morning. I do push-ups before I go to bed, before I get in the shower. Excuse me. All right, I'm just making shit up. So that alone, I've noticed, you know, I've noticed some gains. Now, the original plan, I came up with this plan, I want to say I came up with this plan 2 years ago, but I finally implemented it this year, and the plan is to do my age in push-ups a day that many times. So I'm 37 now. I want to be able to do 37 push-ups 37 times a day. Now, as I get older, that becomes larger. Obviously, there's more push-ups. It's not necessarily practical, at least just time consumption wise, right? But if I can do 60 at a time, 15 times a day, right, that would be like a little bit easy. 15 times to stop and do push-ups a little bit easier than stopping 37 times to do push-ups. So anyway, that's like in my head the number of push-ups I want to be able to do each year. So each year it would increase until I just physically can't do it anymore. But just starting doing that, and you know, like I've noticed, traps, shoulders, everything. You know, I used to do a lot of workouts, but I got too busy. Now my muscles is just black. Yeah, get you a fake saw. Get you a fake saw and carry it around your neighborhood. I'm sure you'll be a hit with the ladies. Nah, man, 46, 30 is all I'm doing once a week. Yeah, well, that's you, Brian. Okay? You're tall, dark, and handsome. I'm short, fat, and white. I got to make this, you know, I got to be as, like, stocky and muscular as I possibly can. Otherwise, I'm just going to, no one's going to be afraid of me, right? I want to look like Wolverine in the comics, bruh. That's what I'm saying. Got shit on my screen, by the way. I'm on my screen. And don't get me wrong, Hugh Jackman Wolverine is you know, jacked. But Wolverine in the comics, that's a whole different monster. Not my Wolverine. Okay. Gotta figure this puzzle out here, boys and girls. Nope, missed. Alright. Oh my god, they would all love me in the neighborhood, I think. Yeah, ladies and men would want to ask kind of questions. That'd be horrifying. Do you remember when we did the suicide awareness hike and we had, was it a saw that we were carrying, or was it like a, wasn't a fake 50 cal, was it? I don't remember what it was that we were carrying around. And that little skinny dude fell out because he was drunk. That would be kind of imposing. Then again, the Space Marine game did recently come out. Yeah. Man, all them people do steroids. Kitty Wampus Gaming. I know they do steroids. Trust me, I know. I think it was a saw. I thought it was a saw. I mean, I couldn't remember if it was a saw or not. It's not about doing steroids. My point is, Wolverine in the comics is what I would aspire to look like if I could choose. I'm not tall enough to make Arnold's build look good. Arnold's build looked so good because of how tall he was. So he looked crazy hourglass shaped. I'm too squat to be hourglass. My hips are too wide. So just let me look like Wolverine. You know? Just fucking all forearms. Forearms, traps, and shoulders, brother. Big ass calves. Like his forearms are bigger than his biceps and triceps, right? Like that's what I'm talking about. Just all muscle. I always enjoyed the X-Force Wolverine. If you've never read the X-Force Wolverine, it's a good series. Let's see if we got any pictures. Like this. Like he's got big biceps and triceps, but he's like all forearms, shoulders, traps, Huge calves. He's got quads, obviously, but it's not like... You know, that's like the standard... That's the standard, like, superhero quad. That's just... That's not practical. The arms could be practical to a certain extent, but having quads that big would be in your way. Because your thighs would just be fucking rubbing together. Dude, he looks so cool in X-Force. Look at this. Look how, like, he's got the big ass fucking... Yeah. Yeah. Like that. You got the traps that go all the way up to your ears. That's what I'm talking about. And again, I think Hugh Jackman did an amazing job. And yes, Hugh Jackman was on steroids. Everybody on 300 was on steroids. But they still have to do the work. You can't just take steroids. You've got to do the work as well as take the steroids. That's where steroids for me get the bad rap. It's just like, oh, you took steroids. Yeah, they took steroids, but they still got what they got because of the hard work too. The steroids helped, yes, but it was also hard work. So, I mean, I'm at the age where I could probably get on TRT. I just don't have the money for TRT. Such a cool character, bro. Ugh. What a cool fucking character. Anyway, alright. Back to doom slaying. Back to killing them damn demons. Drink, salute, give us such a pros. Cheers. I need to change my coil before we leave. So I got a fresh coil when we land. Alright. There we go. Alright. I did the job, boss.
Don't be afraid. Once your soul has been consumed, your fear will cease to exist.
Yeah, sure.
The UAC, bridging the gap between humanity and the mortally challenged.
Got him.
Don't be afraid. Once your soul has been consumed, your fear will cease to exist.
What's this? What's this? New phone, who this? Secret encounter activated. Got him. 6 health. Oh, I had to kill him in a certain amount of time. Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. No! Alright, back up here. Great. Alright, try that again. No! You clutched the wall, you son of a bitch. Alright, there's the red key.
You now have access to the heart chamber.
Get him. Let's go. Suck my dick. Predator suit point acquired. There we did. That dude's easy when he can't really fucking come behind me and kill me. Okay. I really want to know if I'm missing something here. I guess I'm not, because I know I saw that like secret area. I just don't know if I get there by doing this event or whatever. I really don't have that much ammo left. Let's try it again. Fuck it. Failed. Okay. So I'm under time constraints. I don't have the ammo anymore. I got no ammo. So I'm not gonna be able to do it, unfortunately. Which I don't know what it's gonna give me. But here we are. Let's go. I got low health. I got low ammo. We're not doing well, boys and girls. We're not doing well. Can I get back up there? Probably not. So I can only carry 120 rounds. I can get back up here. Okay. I can't get those. No ammo there. Wow, what a ripoff. This game sucks. 0 out of 10. Worst game I've ever played in my life.
The generator is in a
All right.
dormant state. Two nearby control terminals will need to be manually activated to restore full power. Unlocking the left terminal room now.
Alright. Terminal. Turn this terminal on.
Of power has been restored. The second control terminal still requires activation to destroy the nest.
Yeah.
I'm unable to open the door to the second terminal at this time.
Great.
You'll need to find an alternate route.
Great.
Ask not what we can do for you. Ask what you can do for us.
Got him. Let's go. All right.
Do not run from our mortally challenged guests.
Do not run from our mortally challenged guests.
Host to our new friends.
Hey, we got a spam bot. Let's go. You're gonna get banned. Gonna get banned and reported. Account created yesterday. Spam. Selling viewers. Submit report. Block user. Rest in piss. Fuck yourself. Alright. Go fuck yourself.
for you. Ask what you can do for us.
Alright. Fuck that guy. You wanna fucking play games? Huh? Alright. Got him. Is there someone else in here, or am I just forgetful? Music's still going, so it feels like there's somebody else still in here. Oh. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. All right. Oh, fuck. Eleven health. Blood punch. Health. What a fucking cocksucker, huh? That wasn't fair at all. Got me. Wasted my extra life. These are empowered. They're going to keep spawning. I guess I'll go down here. Okay. There we go. All right. We got it. Bob Boosty, what's up, man? How's it going? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. How's your day going? Got him. Got him. Fuck my ball sack. Suck on my chocolate salted balls. Stick them in your mouth and suck them. Got it. Let's go. Let's go. Best gamer alive. I don't know what that does, but I know what this does. Got me a damn thingamajigger. Drink, salute, give us such a approach. Cheers. Also, I died, so we should drink for that. Drink. Even though I respawned with my 1-up. The fuck does this do? Am I missing something? Oh, okay. I indeed was missing something. The point. I was missing the point. Oh, call me Super Mario, baby. Doom Eternal, my favorite game, hands down. I beat it so many times, even on Ultra Nightmare. Babusi, I will tell you this: I am enjoying myself, but I don't have my old FPS clicker route. Like I have my skills have aged, right? I don't think I could beat it on Ultra Nightmare. I've got it. What do I have it on? I think I turned it down. I have it on Hurt Me Plenty. I had it on Ultra Violence, but I couldn't take. I got stuck in one room. I couldn't beat it, and I said, "Fuck it. I want to actually beat the game." So I went down to Hurt Me Plenty. So, listen, I wish I was. I'm half the man I used to be, right? But I'm genuinely enjoying it. I feel like parts of it I rather like. I don't really care for the platforming elements as much. Like I almost rather Doom 2016 for its simplicity. But I can certainly appreciate the complexity that Doom Eternal has added in. I don't hate it. I just don't know if I'd rather it over just the base Doom. That being said, I'm super excited for the new one. It looks fucking cool. Like that's just, I think that's the only way to describe it, is it looks fucking cool. Or badass or whatever. Like I don't care for all this traversal shit. Something about it.
Today makes for a better tomorrow.
Bitch. Punch you right in your uterus. Punch her right in the uterus. Okay. Gain a speed boost after pouring a glory skill. It doesn't matter what level of difficulty you played on as long as you're having fun. Yeah, and that's how you say that, Babusti, but is that really how the internet works? Like, let's be honest. Is that really how the internet works? No, of course not. But I appreciate as someone who's mastered the game that you can appreciate someone just enjoying the game. Every Doom game has been an absolute banger. So I was talking about, I bought the Doom 2016 Collector's Edition. It's above me. It's the Remnant, whatever, the giant skeleton with the rocket launchers. So it's a collectible for that. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but I have that up there above me. It's really cool. Below the statue is this little fan blade that spins, and it's got a little red LED, so it casts like red light and shadows up onto the remnant, whatever the fuck it is, remnant. But yeah, I never beat that one, and that's why that one's on my list. I started playing it for Spooktober last year, and we didn't beat either of them. But I went back and forth between this one and 2016, and I kept finding myself liking 2016 more. But I think it's just because I had it. It was too difficult. I couldn't enjoy it. Again, I don't care for some of the platforming elements. I just want to fucking kill demons, you know. Babu says the reason I love Doom is because its campaign is not multiplayer. Yeah. Well, look. I think Doom has yet to diverge from what it's really about, right? What is Doom about? It's about fast-paced action, shooting people in the face, chainsaws, murder, right? Like, as long as they stick to that, you know, I mean, I appreciate the platforming, but I also, you know, I'm not a big fan. Okay, let me stay alive. Do the stay alive one. Might as well. Plus, it looks fucking gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, he's doing a lot of damage. Got him. Let's go. I can't. The swimming aspect. There's swimming in here. I don't know if I remember. I don't know if I remember. I don't know if I remember swimming. Was there? Where was there swimming? Is there? Am I not there yet? I don't remember swimming. Like I'll put it to you this way, like God of War has like this ultra uber violence, right? And it's got platforming, but the puzzles and the platforming are kind of part of it. That's, in my opinion, never really been what Doom's about. You know? So that's kind of where I'm at. Doom album main theme. Let's go. It's a bit late in the game. Okay, all right. I was like, dude, I don't remember swimming because I feel like I'd hate it too. But all right, something to look forward to, I guess, huh? Something to just be so excited about. If you could give me a percentage as to where I'm at in the game, what percentage would you give? Without spoilers or anything, obviously. Just off the cuff. I'm trying to see how to get in here. See a wall break, but I guess that's somewhere else. I'll get to it. Because I mean, I've got to get 2 more keys to open up the biomass thing, the big blood thingamajig. So, you know, I get those, then I kill the last priest, and then what, right? Like. Makes it seem like I'm pretty much... Is it by 40%? Okay, cool. Because here's the thing. I've got a list of games that I want to beat. And it's also the list of games I want to play / beat if I can. And I am enjoying this game. But I also, you know, don't want to spend another 4 or 5 days playing it if I can help it. When I got so many other games to play. And I also, like, I want to play Space Marine 2. I got to finish Black Myth Wukong. I have an atrociously bad track record of buying games and either not even installing them or not finishing them. Starting them and not finishing them. Great example, Witcher 3. Not even close. Not even close to finish Witcher 3. Bought the collector's edition. Never beat it. Sekiro. Bought the collector's edition. Never beat it. Never installed Sekiro. Think about that for a second. Bought the collector's edition. It's right up there. Right up there. Never beat it. Say it's about 10, 12 hours complete? Okay. Appreciate it. Like Witcher 3's, I bought a collector's edition, played it, never beat it. I either get bored or distracted or something. Oh fuck, bruh. Okay. Oh, there it is. I'm missing something. See, like, I could do without this part. If I'm being honest. It's cool, but also I just, you know. I ain't fuck with these shields. It's fucking. I hate those enemies. It might be my least favorite. Again, I'm enjoying myself. What I'm getting at is I might not try to finish it if it's gonna be another, you know, 2-3 days of streaming. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel. I can't tell. One thing that helped me was putting the FOV at close to max. Where's FOV at? I have it at 107. All right, let's crank it up. Okay, all right. Not much different, but appreciate the tip. It don't look bad. It don't look worse. Aha! Motherfucker, spend your points. You have unspent Predator Suit points. Upgrades will be available to keep spending your Predator points. Let's go. Let's get some Praetor points. Can I upgrade it in the menu? I can. I've got 6. Okay. Damage dealt against a frozen demon is increased. Damaging and killing frozen demons will drop health. Demons remain frozen for longer. Okay. But fire. We got fire. Dash refills real quickly. Dash refills on glory kills. That was probably pretty good. Frag, grenade. Do I even have a... Have I not been using my grenade this whole time? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Have I been playing this game improperly? Hold on. It's been so long since I played, I don't fucking remember the controls. Okay, WSD, shift, jab, fire weapon, weapon mod, right, okay, melee, glory kill, chainsaw, yep. Equipment launcher, left control, flame belch R, crucible, switch weapon, next weapon, heavy cam, plasma. Right, there's no like grenade, like throw your, you're talking about the grenade from the shotgun, it must be. Yeah. Or that grenade. So that's what? What button is that? Okay, I don't care about barrels, bigger fog lights. All item positions on the mini-map, that's pretty good, but I'm not that worried about it. Dash refills more quickly. Dash refills on glory kills. Am I doing any cold damage? I don't think I'm doing any cold damage. Fire twice before requiring a recharge. If I can figure out what fucking button that is, maybe I'll do it. What is that? The equipment launcher? Oh shit, I completely forgot about that button. Boy. No wonder I'm getting my ass kicked all the time. Jeez. Okay, alright. Fine, I'll use the damn tools of the goddamn game. I've got 6, so I'm trying to see if I can do 2. Dash refills on glory kill. I feel like that's pretty good. Maybe I should just try and use my use more of my grenades, I guess. Since I'm not using all my tools in my tool belt here. Alright. Now what were we doing? Okay. Going back up there. Go back up there. We'll try it one more time. One more again. There's ice grenades, regular grenades. You can switch them. Okay. Toggle them. Yeah. I don't think I even remembered that, to be honest, Baboosty, until just now. And I've been playing this game for, what, 3-4 hours since I restarted playing it. So I've definitely been not using everything like I should be. Which, I mean, are you really surprised? Alright. Oh shit! That fucking jump scared me. Alright. I was getting my ass whooped, bud. Getting my ass whooped. I was getting my asshole whoop-a-deed. Alright, Wolf 3D, wondering about my loved ones. Drink, salute, keep such a approach, cheers. Cheers for not knowing what grenades are. Got my keys though. Okay. What do we have to upgrade here? Don't we have 5? I think we need 6, I think, to there we go. Shotgun. Move at full speed when in full auto mode. Okay, mastery challenge. Kill 15 pinkies with full auto. Do I not? Am I not doing that? I don't have ammo. Alright. We don't need ammo where we're going. Yeah, I really wanted to try and get up there, but I couldn't figure it out. And I didn't feel like spending the time. Maybe that's it. Nope. Close. Missed. We'll give it the old college try. Not like that, though. No! So close. There it is. Got him. Let's go. Secret found. Mecha zombie. Now, why did I come back this way? I don't remember. To get all the secrets. Nice. Got him. Got him. Have a good night, liking, hitting it early tonight. Happy hunting. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. So my plan is I'll probably end the stream in about 45, 50 minutes so I can get finished packing. I got to get my toiletries bag, put my PlayStation, knick-knack electronics up, get them packed, get them ready to go, and then head to my sister's around 4:30, and then we're going to get dropped off at the airport. So I do want to go jump in the shower and freshen up. So that's probably what we'll do. But appreciate you, Brian. As far as Fibbage Fridays are concerned, tomorrow, 8 Eastern, we're going to be bringing his friend back home. And so by the time we get back to the Airbnb, it'll be 8:30. We'll say 9 at the latest Eastern. And I should be able to get Fibbage set up and stream hopefully by 10 tomorrow night. Which, again, will be Eastern. So that'd be an hour earlier than I usually stream. You know, and I usually stream here, you know, or back home. So that's the plan. Who's shooting at me? Who the fuck said that? We don't have what we need for this, unfortunately. Oh well. Alright. 57, 57, 4. We're running low on ammunition. No rush, Travis. Yeah, of course. What I'm saying is I'm bringing my PlayStation with me so I can load Fibbage like I did before, and I'll have my laptop that I'll be streaming on. So we can do all that. So yeah, we got that. We're gonna make that work. Make it work. Make it twerk. So. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go piss.
This air shaft will provide access to the generator's control terminal.
I'm gonna go piss. Be right back. All right, back. So, get another good 30 minutes or so of demon killing in, and then call it a night, and go get packed up, ready to head to the airport. Looks like the game locked up, so that's actually great, because We did this yesterday. We did this yesterday. Once it locks up like this, we just kill Doom and then reopen it. 11:55 a.m. for you? Really? Well, Babusti, it's 2:55 a.m. for me. 56. A little bit of a time gap. Just a little. Okay, did it close? I think it closed on its own. Yep. It crashed out on its own. All right, reopen. Easy peasy. We'll just start it over. Not a big deal. Not the end of the world. But yeah, basically I'm gonna go to my sister's, pick up my son. Armenia, awesome, man. Nice to meet you. Armenian. Wow. I believe you're the first Armenian that I've had on stream, so congratulations. You're the first one. That I know of. I mean, I could be wrong. But cheers to Armenia. Salud, Kipasanje Prost. Actually, this is a good chance to ask, what do Armenians say when they do a toast, like when you're drinking, right? So cheers, salud, kipis, slanche, prost. You know, that's all the ones I usually say. If it sounds cool, I'll use it. All right, let's back in it. All right, we open this up. Excuse me. Excuse me. Y'all love verklempt. Just a lot of falling. Turn it on, baby. Turn it on.
The generator is now at full power. You can now use the main console to destroy the heart.
Well, let me jump. I have to manually walk over here. All right, turn it on, baby. Beautiful, lovely.
The generator is overloading. I have marked your exit portal.
All right, E, get the fuck out of Dodge.
Warning, main generator overload. I repeat, main generator overload. Please proceed to the nearest emergency exit.
If this fucking radiation kills me, I'm gonna be pissed. Alright. There's some armor.
This facility will self-destruct shortly. Please save your work and walk calmly to the nearest exit.
I got no ammo. No ammo. All out of ammo. There we go. All right. We say Hamarot for cheers. Okay. Babusti. How do you say it? Ham-a-rot? Hamarot? How do I say it phonetically? Because I don't want to butcher it. Alright, we destroyed the gore nest. Cheers to Luke if somebody puts a drink. Alright. Enter, hold to continue. Cheat codes. I would never use cheat codes. I would never, ever.
The final Hell Priest location remains unknown. The demonic consumption of Earth will not be stopped.
Okay, we gotta.
The last priest and his guardian are destroyed.
We gotta kill the people.
We will require assistance in order to locate the final Hell Priest. I believe Dr. Hayden can help us with our search. I will calibrate the portal to the Ark's command station.
Alright. So we've got 2 batteries, which means we can do more of those things. We've already done them, so I don't think we have any more to do. Alright. Get Samuel Hayden. Sentinel batteries. You have unspent Sentinel batteries in your inventory. Spend them in the Fortress of Doom to unlock Sentinel crystals, mod bots, and Praetor sequence. Well, I looked. Where the fuck are they? Let's see if I can find it. I use vape. I use snooze now. Americans have Zins. Yeah. The spitless little dip packs. Yeah. I never smoked, so it was never a matter of I just enjoyed the vaping, pretty much, and you know, I've done them like once or twice, and I just felt like they were too much nicotine. But then I think they started making more that like have, they got, you know, different nicotine quantities, right? So I wouldn't be against trying them again, but you know, like I don't need the vape. I do it because I enjoy it. You know, I can go good days if I need to without doing it. I do it and I enjoy it. It's one of those things. Hasn't really affected me in any way that I can tell, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Plus, like, I'm inside, right? If I was smoking cigarettes, I'd have to come outside. You know, go outside, smoke a cigarette. Nobody got time for that. Get the toy. That's the like training center. Oh, such a pretty game. Weapons are cool. Yeah, we already did that one. Okay. I thought so. Basically done. No, I don't want to. Fuck. I did it again. Son of a bitch. How do I do alternate fire mode? That's what I need to figure out. G. Oh, that's my grenade. Okay. Fuck out of dodge. I don't need this thing to be used in on the plane though. Yeah, that's true. That's my point. Is like I don't need the nicotine. Like I'm perfectly fine on the plane. You know, when I get out, when I get back, get where I'm going, I'll go outside on the way to the rental car station. Get my vape on the way there. I knew when they first came out, a lot of pilots were using them. Instead of regular dip, right? Because you don't have to spit. You're in the cockpit. You don't want to spit out all over, spilling over the cockpit.
Dr. Hayden is just across the complex. This industrial campus was once
it?
the headquarters of the Resistance.
Just across the campus. Huh?
Good news for the faithful. The deceiver, Samuel Hayden, has fallen. The Ark is no more.
Doctor, use it. Yeah. So, nicotine itself is actually not bad for you. It's addictive, which you could argue makes it bad for you. But it's a nootropic, helps with brain function.
This
right?
area is no longer secure. Evacuation protocol is in effect.
The issue is that, you know, cigarettes, you're burning plant material, you're inhaling smoke, right? I think it stands to reason that inhaling smoke's bad, right? Go stand by a campfire, right? Try and breathe that in. So, basically, nicotine has some benefits, but the downside to being, you know, people get addicted to it. Why am I getting so beat up? Fuck out of here. What's this? I was trying to hurt. Nicotine, like I said, nicotine itself is good for you to a certain extent. Again, other than saying addictive, it's something that addictive is not necessarily good for you, right? We agree there. But other than the addiction, it itself is not harmful to you. It's usually the method of intake of the nicotine, right? The smoking, the cigarettes, the dip. Hey, adolescent quickie. Wow, that's inappropriate. Wow, I hope you get banned forever. I'll suppress his hunger. Yeah. I don't know about that. I'm pretty fat. Spam. Inappropriate username and bot selling viewers. I will say Twitch is pretty good about, you know, like I usually when I get spammers like this on stream, I'll get emails saying we've actioned on your report. We can't tell you what we did, but basically we removed it. Got him like a dude. Fuck that guy. I hate that guy. I hate those. I hate those for sure. Hey, we got a little mancubus. Got a mancubus. Got him. Well, we never need to use the freeze grenades more. country makes the best food, you think? I mean, if you had to ask what food I'd eat like every day, I'd probably go Italian. Italian's one of my favorite. But I mean, we cook pretty damn good here in Louisiana. So I think, you know, American cooking is so great because of how much of a melting pot it is. You know, so I don't know if it's really a fair, you know, comparison really. These guys are annoying. Real annoying. Like kebab? Yeah. I mean, listen, there's not many things that I won't eat. Mostly vegetables. Mostly vegetables. I mean, you cook vegetable good, I'll eat it, but I don't go out of my way to eat a vegetable. Okay. Oh. Give me the meat and give it to me raw. I need to add that as one of my new hotkeys.
Warning, the ARC's headquarters is under attack.
Embrace your suffering, young advocates. Beyond the pain, there is enlightenment.
I love just, you know, just, you know, what, do I not have any ammo anywhere else? Really? I'm all out of ammo, huh? Jesus Christ. Which country makes the worst food, you think? I don't know. Like, there's never really been a particular style of food I've tried that I didn't really like, or like didn't enjoy. I like Greek food. I like Japanese cuisine. I like Chinese food. I can tell you the food I don't like the most is probably food from Northern America, because they don't know how to fucking season their food. It's bland as shit. So I would give like every other country a pass. Literally, it's just people in the northern U.S. don't season their food. They've got like good ideas. They just don't season their food. It's bland. That's probably my biggest complaint. You know, the idea is great. Implementation, not so much. I mean, I'm trying to think of a food like I like fish. I like meat. Lamb, cow, pig. Ain't much I don't like. I have been trying to avoid seed oils though, which if you haven't heard about that, that's a whole nother, that's a whole stream on its own. But at least in America, they put fucking seed oils and everything. And, I mean, I say it everywhere. You know, it's in a lot of food that I like. Like I go to the Asian market here in town and get some cool Japanese like vending machine style food, right? And it's all fucking seed oils. All seed oils. Basically, for the past 4 months, almost 5 months now, I've been eating sushi. I've been eating sushi rice with basically fried eggs, cooked in coconut oil or butter or bacon fat. Put that on top of the rice. Add the spicy Szechuan sauce I get from Walmart, and a little bit extra seasoning, and I eat that. I've been eating that every day for many, many months. And it's cheap. I spend a lot of money on the eggs because I try to get the humane eggs, the ones that are not just grass fed, but like pasture raised, where they actually get to go out and graze and eat bugs and shit. And that's the best eggs I've gotten from a store for sure. I would love to have my own chickens to get my own eggs, but don't have seed oils here. Well, hey, see, y'all are better off. It's literally in fucking everything, dude.
The Ark is no more. Please evacuate immediately.
They got subsidized, so they're cheaper to make, thus they're cheaper to put in everything, right? So if it's cheaper to put in everything, then someone's gonna put it in there because it's cheaper. I'm just taking damage. Drink, salute, give such a push, cheers. Alright.
Attention. Samuel Hayden has fallen. The Ark is no more. Please evacuate immediately.
There's a slop up here. Yeah, again, seed oil's not good for you. So here's the thing. Seed oils themselves are not necessarily bad for you. It's the quantity in which you consume them in the average product that becomes a problem. The problem is that how high of polyunsaturated fatty acids they have, linoleic acid being the worst one. And they're really high in it. So for instance, mayonnaise here is mostly seed oils. It's terrible for you. You can make mayonnaise with olive oil or avocado oil. You can make mayonnaise without seed oils, but seed oils are subsidized from the government, which means they're cheaper to produce, which means they're cheaper to add into your products that you're selling. You buy them cheaper products and cheaper ingredients to make the most profit, right? But they're in fucking everything. So that's part of why I'm eating the way I am, is I'm trying to not have seed oils in my diet. Coconut oil is fantastic for you.
Attention. Samuel Hayden has fallen. The Ark is no more. Please evacuate immediately.
Mike gets stuck in this shit. I'm stuck everywhere. We have olive oil and beef fat we use. I want to try coconut oil. Yeah. Coconut oil is great. Coconut oil is fantastic. I cook my eggs in it. So basically, I have my frying pan, right? I put probably like two heaping tablespoons in. and then let it melt. Put my eggs in, cook my eggs, flip them over one time so there's a little bit of runny egg left. Put that straight on the egg with all that oil, and then sometimes I'll add shredded cheese. I have chili crisps that I buy from the Asian market. They're really good. Put that in there for some flavor, and then the sauce I have doesn't have seed oils in it. Soybean oil. They put soybean oil in fucking everything here. Canola oil, vegetable oil, all these oils that are just not good for you. We used to deep fry all of our French fries in beef tallow, and they were amazing. They were, now they're in motor oil, and it's not so much. It's like the way they have to process the plants to get the oil out of it just makes it so unhealthy for you. Bro, why am I getting so whooped up on it? There we go. Got him. I'll be honest, this might be a good stopping point because I don't have the mental faculties to do this right now. I need to get packed. I want to get packed and not have to rush when I leave the house, so I'm probably going to shut it down today. All right. Bob Boosty, thank you for being here. It was a pleasure meeting you. I will be streaming every day in October because it is the spookiest month of all. Super spooky. See how spooky we are? I will be streaming every day. Tomorrow we're going to be playing a game called Fibbage, or a version of Fibbage, where if you've got a cell phone or a tablet or a laptop or whatever, you can log into the website and play along with us live on stream. So I'll be doing that. Yeah, that's pretty much the plan. So I will shoot for being on, like I said, around 10 Eastern time. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Cheers, salute, que pesante, prost.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
Oh, I know what the problem is. I didn't change my my doohickey. I didn't change my my hotkey on my stream deck. Hold on one sec. Shadow Wizard Money Gang is actually shift, I think. Let's go back right here. No, that's the wrong one. Now it's working. Okay, got it. I got my There we go. All right. It was great meeting you, my friend. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate all you being here. Hope you have a great rest of your day, your morning, your afternoon, your evening, night, wherever it may be. Cheers, salute, que pesante, prost. Babusi, you never told me how to say it, by the way. How do I say Hamrat? Is it Hamrat? You got to tell me before we go. How do we say Hamrat? Is it Hamrat? Hamrat? How do we say it? How do we say it? I need to know. I'm gonna have to say it a bunch to remember it, but. Cheers, salute, que pesante, prost, drink. Hamrat. Rot. Hammerot. Spooky. What a day. What a day. Ow. All right. Oh. I'd say it's closer to the first one, but accent is pretty hard to pronounce. Gotcha. Okay. Well, you know what? We're going to do this. We're gonna Google it. Oh. That's not that's not what I wanted. I want audio. Here, fine. Make me fucking type this shit out. I gotta fucking... I'm tired of typing things. I want a break.
Abbreviated. Hamarot.
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 Hamarot. Hamarot. Alright.
Hamarot. Briefly.
Alright. Anyway. Fuck it. We're out. Cheers to Luke. Such a pros drink. Hamarot. You always have
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting
I gotta fix that. This shit's getting out of pocket. Getting out of pocket, bud. Getting out of pocket. Too many shadow wizards in this gang. Alright. Cheers to Luke. Such a pros drink. See y'all later. I'm like a warlord. Stash. See y'all later. Bye-bye.